I've been a Mac fanatic for a long time, and I always figured that because I had a Mac, I wouldn't get a computer virus. But about a year ago, when I had my Mac for only about a year at that point, I wound up getting a pretty nasty computer virus, which really slowed down my computer. So I found out the hard way that it's a common myth, or perhaps even a marketing ploy, that Macs don't get viruses. So starting from then, I decided that I needed to invest in a proper antivirus. And I thought that I would do a series of videos testing out different ones that I tried on my journey to finding the one that I like the most. So today I'm going to be reviewing Intego. I'll get into their functionality, how well it works based on some of my tests that I ran, how much it costs, and what exactly they offer, both the big things as well as some of the added features that you get with them. And I've really put a lot into this video, both in my research and in my testing, so that I could give you a really good picture of what they offer. And even though I really liked it for my Mac, there are a few downsides to it that I'll get to as well. And if at any point you end up wanting to try them out, check out the link that I left down in the description because it'll get you a bit of a discount that you wouldn't be able to get if you went straight to their website. And for those of you who've never heard of Intego, they specialize in security software for iOS. Think about antivirus programs, network protection firewalls, malware protection, data loss prevention, and on and on. Now, it's mainly designed for Macs, but it can be installed on Windows devices as well, but you have to pay a little bit more if you want to use the software on both Mac and PC, which honestly I'm not sure makes sense for your average dual Mac and Windows user, especially when there are plenty of good options out there that work for both and don't charge you anything extra to do so. Now, Intego has 3 plans to choose from. First, Mac Internet Security X9, which starts at $39 a year for one Mac, is their most basic plan and includes their virus barrier antivirus, which protects your Mac against things like spyware, ransomware, hacker tools, and other forms of malware, and a firewall called Net Barrier that helps protect your network from cyber attacks and hacking. The next plan they offer is the Premium Bundle X9, which starts at just under $70 a year for one Mac and includes everything from the first package plus what they call their Mac washing machine, which essentially helps to keep your device free from unnecessary files and duplicates and will help free up space on your computer. A content barrier, which you can use to help control the type of content you or perhaps a kid can access. And lastly, a personal cloud backup that stores all your data, which after losing a bunch of my data when I got my computer virus, it gave me peace of mind that I could completely reboot my computer and have everything saved automatically. And the final plan they offer is the Mac Premium Bundle Plus VPN, which is just under $90 a year for one Mac. It includes everything from the premium bundle and also adds a virtual private network or VPN, which basically hides your location, helps you get around geo restrictions, and things like that. Think about accessing specific websites that aren't available in your location, like opening up different Netflix libraries, things like that. And when it comes to performance, I'll just say that if you followed my journey, you know that I've tried most of the well-known antiviruses out there. And while Intego might not be one of the most well-known ones out there, it definitely works really well. I actually uploaded a virus onto a thumbnail that I had and then plugged it in to see if Intego would be able to detect it or not. But right as I clicked on the file and before it downloaded, a notification popped up on my screen. It found and flagged the virus as soon as I tried to open it. Then it asked me if I wanted to open it anyways. So Intego definitely works. I also asked a programmer friend of mine to send me a malicious email, and both the antivirus and firewall notified me about it before I could click on any of the links that he put in the emails. Antivirus has everything you need like PUA protection, which essentially protects against potentially dangerous files that may come in through some other apps that you downloaded or whatever. A dedicated online web shield, which is basically like a firewall, but specifically for web browsers. 0-day protection, which constantly detects against new types of viruses. And because they update their databases constantly, if a new type of virus is going around, you'll most likely already be protected. And there's also financial protection, which basically just encrypts all your financial data. And the last feature that I want to highlight is that Intego will automatically prompt you to adjust the settings if it detects that you're on a public network, because people are much more likely to get a virus or some kind of cyber attack when they use a public network. Think about cafes, bus stations, airports, libraries, and so on. You'd be surprised at the threats your system could face in places like that. Now, they do offer an app for your iPhone or iPad as well, which is basically a simplified version of the antivirus, the firewall, and the file cleaner all bundled together. And if you're going to get the VPN, it's actually a really good one. It has a kill switch and a no logs policy, military grade encryption, torrenting support, and access to over 35,000 servers across 83 countries, which means that there's no slowdown even during peak hours. And you can actually use the VPN on 10 different devices, which means you get 5 more devices than their top antivirus plan, which I think is kind of random if you ask me. But they also have a privacy policy that says that they don't sell your data to third-party companies, meaning you're also protected on the privacy front as well. Now, it's pretty easy in terms of installation as well. Once you pick a plan and pay or start your free 14-day trial, which they offer as well, they'll email you a verification code and an installation link. It takes around 5 minutes or so and is so easy that my grandma could do it. But the only issue, and I think it's minor, but I did want to be 100% honest, is that if you opt for a few different pieces of software like antivirus, the firewall, and VPN, you have to install all of them separately and not in one place. It adds another couple of minutes, but I didn't think it was such a big deal. Okay, so as for the negatives, I thought it was odd that they make someone on both Windows and Mac pay $10 extra, but then again, they do market this as an antivirus that's made specifically for Mac. So I guess it shouldn't surprise you that it costs a little more to get on both. However, if you only use it on Windows devices and you don't need dual functionality, it costs the same as the Mac price. Also, as I said, they do offer a 14-day free trial. You can try it out without spending any cash. And they also have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you change your mind, you can get your money back. So all in all, I really liked how simple Intego was to use. It's functional, it's got a simplistic design, and does what it needs to do, which is that it keeps your Mac protected and virus and malware free. And it keeps your network protected against malicious cyber attacks, all while backing up your data automatically, so you never have to worry about losing any data at all. It's also really light on resources because it runs scans in the cloud, so it doesn't slow you down at all. And ultimately, if you ask me, I really think that it's a solid choice for a Mac. It has practically everything I was looking for and probably everything that you're looking for in an antivirus as well. So that just about wraps up my review of Intego. I hope you found it helpful and that I've managed to answer your questions about it. And just to reiterate, if you're interested in Intego, if you use the link that I left for you down in the description below, you'll get a bit of a discount that you won't find by going directly to their website. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop a comment on the video and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos and reviews like this one. Guys, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.